You would agree with me that the youths and the children of this nation have to be the engine of the development of Nigeria. They are energetic, they are populous, and they will own the future. So they must be skilled and made to love, and we have to mobilize them to love and work for the development of this country. Last week, I did a video inviting us to a program, a hands-on technical skills program that was being organized by the Self and World Foundation, which covered quite a number of skills. So today I want to provide you an update. I was back there yesterday to see how far with what they were doing and how far it is going to meet the distance. And honestly, I must say I was impressed in the sense that I was almost seeing a Nigeria becoming industrialized like China if we can continue along this path. What they were doing was small, but it looked to me like the seed of something that can be great. They had quite a number of programs that they were running, from woodwork to bag making to crochet making to calligraphy, lots of little bits and this and that, and then video production and photography. And to be honest, I was inspired. I was like, wow, this is how nation and industrial capacity is going to be built. I got to the woodwork park, and the guy had a real tool that children or young students of JSS 3, JSS 2, I mean, you're talking 13-year-old, 12-year-olds, were actually handling solid industrial machines, making woodworks for. These are students that are in school normal, and this is like a summer skill acquisition program. So, wearing real industrial suits, like protective suits, and handling real equipment, producing and taking the risk of production and everything. For me, I saw mini China. And then you had the bag making also. In the bag making class, you had the introduction to even designing itself. They had to first design the bag they will make before going into production. So I see opportunities for creative design, industrial design, before actually going into the production of the bags and everything. So I see these young ones being able to expand their imagination, because as they do all these things, they can imagine what else they can do, what they actually want, and how they can potentially design the things that they believe should be used. So I was honestly impressed by that one too.
My understanding from your video, not from you, from your video. So.
And of course, you had the video and photography guys using the activities of those other ones to learn documentary making, storytelling, and camera work, and even post-production and AI-powered editing and other activities like that. And then the more interesting, like calmer ones, were the crochet making and the calligraphy. You had people that what it takes to do crochet. It requires a lot of patience. You have to calm down and actually knit this thing. And the beauty of this kind of knitting and crochet is it teaches you to calm down on one hand. And then even though some of these things are currently being made with machines, when you know what's needed to be done, you'll be able to appreciate the kind of machines and what the machines are doing if you end up going industrial and using machines for it. So to see young ones, I thought those things were like gone forever, but to see young ones going into all this fabric making and everything, they would be able to appreciate what it takes to make textile and fabrics, even at industrial scale. So it was quite interesting. And then finally, you had the calligraphy guys, where they are making beautiful Arabic calligraphies using multiple pens, different pen types, sometimes even using like two pens together to make patterns and make all these beautiful things. For me, it's really the way to go. It's a thing that has to be sustained. I just imagined if this kind of activity is sustained, if that was not just a summer program but actually a technical school where people build real hands-on skills on top of their academic activities and everything. I can see Nigeria that we all wish to be. And honestly, I will just summarize it by saying I had a renewed hope looking at those people. Renewed hope. And really, I definitely preferred what I was seeing to just having guys scrolling and wasting time on social media, just scrolling through TikTok and all these things. Definitely, those guys studying video there would be trained to see video production from a different perspective, from not just dancing and of what's not, that is currently like what you need to do to get the algorithm on your side on the social media now. Nigeria, that's where to go. Let's renew our hope. A Nigeria of our dream is possible. Thank you. Peace.